Hey everyone, welcome back to Jabberjaw. Today we are going to do a mystery bag unboxing from Juvia's place.
I'm having deja vu.
So if you didn't already check out, we just finished an unboxing of PUR Cosmetics. And this is kind of like a head-to-head challenge where we spent $25 on the PUR Cosmetics mystery bag. Check out the video if you haven't already before. If you just came from that video, hey, welcome back. Glad you're still with us.
Unboxing / roast.
Yeah, it was a little bit roasty, a little bit toasty. So now we are going to unbag some Juvia's Place mystery bags. These were $15, so everything we're getting today in here was $10 less than the PUR Cosmetics. I am extremely excited to get into this because I have heard so much about Juvia's Place and I've never gotten to try them. From what I hear, their eyeshadow is like super pigmented and I'm very excited. So the first part is the bag. Oh my gosh.
Very
these
cute.
bags,
Look how large they are.
You see these?
Okay, so for scale, here's my finger, which is 3 inches, as you can see. These are really, I'm flipping you off, but I'm not, because I'm just showing you. These are huge.
Yeah, and
oh, double zipper, which I didn't even see. And they zip all the way to the bottom. So like you could open it sideways like this and like not have all your stuff fall out, or you could open it like this and have your stuff fall out. Yeah. Well, no, I mean it wouldn't fall out. Well, no, yeah, it's not falling out.
No, like look how
this is good though, because some of them are so little that like, what do you put in them? Like this is nice and long. You can put all of your face and your
it's perfectly like a perfect usable makeup bag. Just a sneak peek here.
It's also it's also light colored on the inside, so you can see what you're doing.
Yeah,
it's very cute.
So to me,
importantly, it's a black owned brand.
Yes,
support, because if you can, why not? And
like their formulas, from what I hear, like they're literally designed to look good on every skin tone. And every single person I've seen of various skin tones using their products, it always looks good. So I'm super excited. To me, the bag alone is
the bag is, oh yeah.
I mean, this.
I don't buy makeup bags. Like I always want a makeup bag that's this size, because what I end up doing when we I don't know if I ever go anywhere overnight, or like I don't want to bring my whole caboodle if I don't need my whole caboodle. But what I do have is like all my base and like brushes in like a box, like a ColourPop box that like it was shipped to me in, because I'm like, this is bigger. Yeah, this is much better. No, and it's just like really thick, good material. Like it's good quality. Super nice. Did your mom ever buy Estee Lauder and you get a gift with purchase? Yes. And their bags were always like really nice and thick.
And so you want to buy their products literally just with
even though they're like for old ladies. So
and then in this box, we get 10 loose eyeshadow shades. So I'm just gonna wait, 10? Or is there 10 here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry, 5.
So combined it's 10.
Combined it's 10. I think that's where I got that.
10 would have been really overwhelming to me. Yeah,
honestly.
I need to get one of them little magnet guys.
Yeah, I have one. I have one, but I didn't bring it with me today, so I'll have to pop these in at home.
Yes.
And I'm gonna.
This is a mix too of, I'm seeing mattes, some really beautiful neutral but saturated mattes, pretty neutrally shimmeries. I really like all these colors.
So I'm just gonna hold them up and go through them one at a time. So here we have the shade Empress. It's like a plum purple.
Eggplanty, really dark.
Next we have Angola,
which is a shimmery one.
It's like more of that nude champagne-y.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like.
Then we have Carlotta. Carlotta's I think has a little bit more copper leaning tones. Mm-hmm. Also in the nude champagne-y. Ooh, I like this one. Ethiopia.
Mm-hmm. This is a really pretty.
It's like a terracotta, brownish red. I don't know. I'm bad with coloring. Describing.
I would say it's like a medium brown, red leaning situation.
And then
singles are Lala's kind of just gold, right? Like gold, a neutral, non-yellowy, loud gold. Singles are also good too, because if you're going somewhere, if you've got a palette where there's 2 that you like in it, but the palette's this big and you really don't need to bring the entire thing. Mm-hmm. The singles are actually really good for that.
And I just love their packaging. Their packaging is so fun and so bright and colorful. And then we have, is this a blush?
Yes. It's called Serafina.
Serafina. And if I can open the box.
Oh, it says it's a blush palette.
What? I don't want to ruin the box. It's so nice, but I'm about to, because it's very sealed. Okay, there we go.
These nails are
Whoa, this is wrapped so nicely.
Oh my God, the packaging is
so wrapped in a little black box. Oh, that is really pretty. Packaging is absolutely precious. I freaking love it. The colors on it are so pretty. It's reminds me of the 70s. And then it has a pretty decent. I don't want to show the mirror because you're just gonna, this is what you look like, guys. That's what you look like. But it's like this really, I don't know, how would you describe the color? It's
Peachy.
like peachy.
It's like a coral. There we go.
Yeah, it's
Coral.
really pretty. It's a
I don't have
huge-
anything that color.
And it's like so much. Like it's such a big size pan. You got
It looks
a lot.
like really like juicy, summery coral. It's really pretty.
And then we have the Nubia palette. And this is, I'm
Nubian.
really excited.
This is Nubian.
The Nubian, sorry. The Nubian palette.
Oh, more tape.
Yeah. They just went they're really serious about their packaging. Everything's packaged very well.
Oh, the tape's really strong.
And the bags came in just like a normal box. I took them out of the box before we. Oh, this is really pretty. You're gonna like this.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like the packaging is super cute. And then like it's a very usable, versatile palette, which I think is great. Like it's got a good mix of shimmers and mattes and like a good range of colors. And it seems like there's like a color paired kind of for each shimmer and matte. So
Oh, there we go. Jeez Louise.
I think this is like a really great starter, like introduction to a brand because all the colors seem like they would work for anyone. Like I know they have a lot of really bright
Oh yeah,
colors.
no, it looks like there's 4 mattes and then like a corresponding shimmer with each matte and then like 4 more shimmers. So for 12. So this is really pretty.
The color story is like
so pretty.
yeah, it's just great. The magnetic closure is really strong. It's like not flimsy, so like you don't have to worry about it like getting jostled in your bag or coming open and then getting everywhere, which like annoys me when palettes don't have a magnetic closure like that. And then it also came with a highlighter brush, which is like very soft, a very nice brush with a really pretty like purpley plum handle. So my initial impression, if this is definitely worth $15.
God, this is like
I feel like each item individually like is, you know, definitely worth the money. A great bargain. And I have to say, so when I ordered this, like was in bed, I woke up and I got the email or whatever that this was going on sale. It was sold out like I think within like 2 hours. Because I went and looked back later because I was like, oh, I want to see if anyone wrote any
upload
reviews.
this video before those other bitches do.
And it was like, right? So it sold out like immediately as far as I could tell. And like, I didn't see
They
any
did a
restocking.
good job on this of like doing stuff that you can use with your other stuff. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
not stuff that's either tepid or like so random that like you're probably not going to cover all your bases. Like anybody can use any of these. If
Right.
you like, I don't know, super neon-y shit, well, you still have to have something with the neon-y shit to like, you know, blend it out and make it all
Totally, I agree.
go
And
together, I guess. I don't
I hate when it's just like random weird products that don't go together. Like I feel like all of these shadows,
these
even the
shades even
singles,
together.
they could be used with the shadows in the palette.
Oh, easily.
And I feel like the
Really
blush
interested in
could
this
go
one.
with them too. Like it's cohesive. Like it's not really disjointed different styles. So I'm super excited. I can't wait to try out this palette. I think I'm just gonna use the palette because I don't want to open up any of these singles right now. And I feel like there's enough shades in the palette to make a good look. Let me get some eyeshadow brushes. And for my eyeshadow brushes today, I'm gonna use some new brushes I just got. They're from Fenty Beauty. I normally never buy brushes, but I couldn't help myself because I got these on a super good sale. And I'm gonna be using 230 blending brush and a 200 eyeshadow brush to try and create some sort of look today. And I'm not putting any eyeshadow primer on because I used from the previous video, if you haven't already watched it, I used the PUR Cosmetics like base eyeshadow thing.
Eye polish.
Eye polish. But one of the things it touts is that it's a base. I'm just gonna assume that's gonna be good enough to be my eye primer. So if the shadow doesn't hold on my eyelids, I kind of am inclined to blame PUR here because I'm putting trust in them that it's gonna be a decent enough base to apply this. But I'm hopeful. I'm like so overwhelmed I don't even know where to start. I think I'm gonna start with, they don't have,
They're numbered.
oh.
Yeah, they.
Oh, is it on the box?
Yeah, like they don't have names, is what it looks like.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I like it when shadows have names, I will be honest, because just I remember that easier than like if I can like give a personality to a shade. But at the same time, like they fit a lot in a small space, so I can understand not wanting to put like the extra shade names in. That's just like a small thing, that's just me. So I'm gonna start with this like kind of like orangey, because this is fall, right? We're in fall. I'm gonna take this like orangey.
Apricot.
Yeah, apricot shade and kind of do that as like my whatever crease base. If I keep making these makeup videos, I need to learn the proper terminology. So
the brush I will be using is a 2007 Kat Von D brush that I can't believe I still have.
I mean, brushes are kind of thing that like really do last forever.
I was like, I was like 17. I was like, am I, back in 2007, so 10,000 years ago.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god, really gonna spend however much, $50 or whatever, on the smoky eye like brush set?
Yeah,
still got them. So
yeah,
that's like when I wanted the Chi hair straightener for Christmas in
I still have
in 2005, and my mom was like, if I buy you this $100 hair straightener, are you really gonna use it? Guess what hair straightener I still have?
Yeah, but do you use it?
I use it every time I cut my bangs.
Oh, okay. So you get some use out of it. I also have a Chi hair straightener that I've had for a million years. And
I also use it when I'm sewing on like punk patches.
Oh yeah.
I use it to do hems.
It really lasts forever. Like, so I had the first Chi I had, I'm on my second Chi. The first Chi I had was a hand-me-down. It was my friend Megan's, and she used
it like every day.
Yeah, she was like a daily straightener. And so it started to get a little bit old, but so she's
so straight.
So, so she got a new one and gave me her old one, but it was like, already kind of like 3/4 of the way dead. So then eventually for Christmas one year, she got me my own new one, and I still have it, and I still use it from time to time, and it works great.
You like to use it when you freshly dye your hair.
Yeah, because
whenever I see you with straight hair, it's always because you just dyed it.
Because it's like, it looks, well, because when I freshly dye my hair, it's not as dry.
Yeah, when you use like vegan pigmented colors.
I did make a mistake. I should not have gone in with orange. I should have used a darker color because I feel like...
Do another color on top of it?
That's what I'm going to have to do.
So I went in with the one that's right next to the apricot shade that you chose, which I would call, I don't know, light brown.
Yeah.
This one. Because I was going to go in with the orange one and then you did, and I was like, I'll do a different one. My initial reaction is I went in with a matte over this, which on this eye is that PUR eye polish, which is incredibly shimmery. And I feel like the matte is, I would call it now it's like a glowy matte, but like it went over it really easy.
Yeah.
It laid down really nice. I think that PUR Cosmetics has something here, or also it could just be these are like amazing eyeshadows.
I think the formula just like blends really well.
Like as a primer, because sometimes I have trouble with primers because I have kind of greasy eyelids and I feel like they don't work.
This is actually like
really
doing like kind of a reverse smoky here. Like it actually looks really good. Like putting the dark over the orange. So what I'm now doing is taking like the dark matte brown at the bottom and kind of putting it in like the more corner side, because I did
the
like
chestnutty one or the like really dark brown one.
No, the chestnutty one.
Because there's like a kind of an auburny one, and then there's one that's like my natural hair color.
And it's like it just blends so well.
God, yeah, this is like
just all kind of goes together. It's like
also it sometimes with neutrals or like I don't know, because we're both using like a peach and a light brown right now basically. Sometimes it takes you have to lay down so much before it's even visible at all.
Yes.
And this is visible initially, really visible, but not patchy.
Yeah, it's not patchy at all. And I'm not experiencing like any fallout, like very minimal fallout, which normally like I seem to, because I'm such a heavy...
You over like...
Yeah, I'm like put all of the color on.
So if anybody thinks they're going insane and hears a teeny, teeny, tinkly little bell in the background, that would be Gus. You're not crazy. Does you want to say hi? Want to say hi to the followers? Hello, followers. Hello, followers. Gus loves makeup.
So none of this makeup was tested on animals, which I'm like, why would anybody test on animals anymore? Like, I don't understand how any brands are still in business that do it, because so many good brands like don't do it. So
it's just like, you're not trying to cure cancer. You're just making face paint. Like, what the fuck are you up to? Also, like, at a certain point, don't you know all the stuff on humans that's like you shouldn't put on human faces?
You already know like the individual ingredients are
I can't believe how good this matte went down over this.
Yeah, there's like no.
I just keep putting more of it on because I'm like, wow, it like.
I'm just waiting to see like how many layers I can put on over and on top of each other before it starts to get weird. And
I know I'm just doing the same.
I'm going back in with the orange kind of like on top and doing kind of like a mid little transition blend. Gonna go in. I'm gonna take this like metallic, darkest metallic shade that is on the palette and do that for like the inner portion kind of. So far I've been really using mattes, so the test is how the glittery metallic, whatever they're called, shades perform too, because those can go, oh yeah, that slides right on. That's super, because those sometimes will just like bunch up and just look awful.
I'm using the metallic red here. God, this shit lays down so nice.
Yeah, it's
I could just like put layers on this for like day. Like this is, I can't believe how good it blends. God, it's like, you could put it on like really, not to say that I'm doing a great job, but you could put it on really badly and it would probably look fine.
I feel like I'm not doing a good job at all. Like,
No, I
with
feel
my
like I just keep
application.
going over it and
And
over
I'm like,
it.
it's just like really fun to apply because it's so smooth and buttery. I'm like, more,
Right?
more.
Oh my God, like, what am I even doing? But like, oh, it feels great.
Yeah, I don't know what this looks. I know.
I don't know how this is gonna turn out, but like,
Yeah.
it feels really good.
Again, I think we said this in our last video. If the makeup looks bad, it's not the makeup.
Oh yeah, that's all.
It's us. I just want this like orange folly pumpkin spice look is what I'm going for.
Oh, I stuck myself in the eye. What the fuck? I don't know why I just snapped before I wiped it off. That's insane. That doesn't do anything. I went like this. And then wiped it off. Like, oh my God.
I'm like, this is not my usual look at all, but I am absolutely loving this and I'm having so much fun using it. It's just like it just feels like there's no stakes because of how well the shadows blend. Like it all just blends together and I feel like it doesn't matter. Normally I'm like kind of a little bit particular about what order I put in what part of my shadow.
Oh yeah, no, it feels like it does not matter whatsoever what order you put it on in, which is great because sometimes you change your mind halfway through. Just what you're doing, or you forget what you were doing.
Yeah.
You're like, where was I going with this? You can really do the matte over the shimmers and the shimmers over the matte, and they still like, I don't know, the integrity holds up.
Yeah, they work really well together.
You put a matte over a shimmer and it's like,
You can't go back. It makes the final reveal, if Hannah's hiding behind the mirror the whole time, it'll make the final reveal that much better. And then I'm just taking some of the like light gold and putting it kind of like blending it into the inner corner a little bit. Got a little messy. I got a little too excited. I'm gonna clean up my eye look a little bit because I kind of smeared it all over. Like I put some too low and then I just smeared it around and made it worse. So.
Oh, see, I'm a big fan. I'm doing way too much underneath.
Well, it's just so fun. I just want to put it all over my entire face. So I'm just going to use, because I don't have any makeup wipes here or anything right now, I'm just going to use some concealer and put that over and see what happens. And see if that, and it does seem to be cleaning it up, taking it off real easily. And for concealer, I just use MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in NW20. I don't know how long concealer is technically good for, but I'm only like halfway done with this tube and I bought this like 5 years ago, so I'm holding on to it till it's gone. It seems to work still fine and be like, face hasn't fallen apart yet. I'm obsessed with this orange color. Oh yeah, I totally forgot we have all those.
How big it is.
So I'm pretty happy with how the shadows turned out. I really love the formula.
Oh my God, the formula is incredible.
It's honestly amazing. There's like really very minimal kickback. The pan looks pretty clean.
What the hell is kickback?
It's when you pick up the brush and then there's like powder all over the pan.
I
So
thought that was like a gun thing.
I mean, probably I could
Like
see that.
recoil?
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like the formula is great on this.
incredible.
I really like it.
It's too good. You just keep wanting to pile more on. So no, it's so good.
No, it's kind of addicting to use this makeup because it's, like normally I'm a little intimidated to go in with darker colors or anything because I'm like, it's gonna look patchy and weird or bad, but this doesn't. It all blended together so well that I felt like even if I put like a little bit too dark in one spot, it was easy to just blend it out. I really enjoyed using that. It was so quick and easy to use too. Normally it takes me way longer and that was fast.
I'm using the purple one as kind of a smudging eyeliner. It's like a really dark purple, but it's also, I don't know, kind of like a smoky gray leaning purple, which is cool. I don't have anything like that. But also it's on top of like 6 other shades, so.
I think I'm gonna use this like iridescent like or whatever, like really light one in the top corner right here as like a highlighter, which I'm going off script here because this is not meant to be a highlighter. So if it looks weird, that's because it's not meant to do that. Oh, this is great as a highlighter. This is a super highlighter, all in one face palette. Yeah, blends right in. And I really like the brush. The brush is super soft. I don't know what other brush qualities there are. How do you judge a brush? Like the shape is good. It feels really soft. Seems to pick up the product well. I'm not sure how this is all gonna look on camera, but
it's fine.
But I think everything is looking great. Yeah, that totally worked as a highlighter. I'm also gonna use the same brush to do the blush because why not? Ooh, this blush is very pigmented. Ooh.
Oh God, it's so pretty.
That is a really pretty like orangey pink shade. Like normally I go for like darker reds. It is very pigmented though. Little goes a long way and I kind of really went in there. Yeah, as Major says, I whorehoused it up. But you know what?
It's what you're looking for in a blush that is for all skin tones.
Yeah, and
Because if I put a blush on and it's basically sheer, I'm like, who's this for then?
right.
Like, seriously?
So I'm just gonna put on heavy, and then I'm just gonna like put some powder on and see.
Whatever. I like a lot of blush look.
I'll do a little on my nose.
So I'm just actually gonna put mascara on. I'm not even gonna do a liner.
I'm not gonna do a liner. Just too late in the day. We're filming.
Let
We're filming in the
just
evening.
Let all the powders like speak for themselves.
Yeah. I feel like I only really want to use a liner when I need to like try and save a look.
See, I always use a liner. Almost always. Unless I do a weird shape or like a ton of eyeshadow. Then I like to do.
I'm just like not good with liner or with doing winged looks. Like I want to. I love the aesthetic. It's just it takes me like 5 hours to do it because they're so crooked and then they get so big and out of control. Oh, and we took off the lipstick from the PUR Cosmetics video literally right after we stopped filming part 1 because we both hated it and it just really interfered with our wine drinking. And yeah, so I am gonna try and pick out another. I think I'm gonna put on another lipstick.
I put on so much eyeshadow.
And then I just need to kind of top up my brows because they've gotten a little bit wiped away. For my brow pencil, I'm using the brand Real Her, and it's a definer brown pencil in I Am Inspiring. My brows are obviously already done, but they're just a little touch up, just a little fine tuning. Because I like my brows tattooed on. Look.
I like mine really diffused because
well, you have naturally perfect brows, and I don't.
Well,
so.
they're naturally dark, so like I feel like if they're like dark and they're already arched, I feel like if I go in too hard on them, they look like if I go too far outside the lines,
right.
They end up looking really clowny.
Yeah, I just don't have brows because they're like so light, and I pluck them so much, and they don't grow back the same way that without some help. They're just not their best. I actually really want to make a video where I don't do my brows for a really long time and then like make you wax my eyebrows. Because don't you know how to do the eyebrow mapping?
I know how to map them. I've never waxed anything before.
Well,
I could probably do it.
First time for everything, right? And then I do have to curl my eyelashes because they're a little challenged in the curl department.
Oh, look. Ugh. I know, right? Nobody will see it except this super bright like fake light in my house and this camera that's going to zoom in on it later. Nobody's gonna see these clumps. Oh God, sometimes you just need to put it down and just say, well, that's what the mascara looks like, so just get over yourself. Because the more you try to like, go over it, it's like, oh.
Not doing yourself any favors.
You're rearranging deck chairs in the fucking Titanic.
I always I throw out mascara like constantly because I'm convinced that it's not good.
That it's not the mascara, that it's you.
It's me.
I know that it's... Also, I usually wear really thick eyeliner. And I feel like that hides a lot of mascara.
Yeah, it does. Just all blends together.
I think I probably just need one of those little comby doodles, you know?
A spoolie?
Or no, the ones that are like little combs.
Oh, yeah. A lash separator.
Yeah, because I know the mascara that I use is like good and nice, and it's not. I'm not using some new one where I like don't have the learning curve. I'm just being dumb. All right, I'm just gonna stop looking at myself.
Well, it's good mascara. Oh, this is clumpy. This is actually old. Okay, this time. It's not me, it's the mascara, or it's both. Remind me to throw this away when the video is done. These clumps, these lovely mascara clumps. Am I gonna get a copyright strike from Fergie? Because I sound exactly like her. I'm like, just look at this one eye that has normal lashes. Don't look at the other eye. I'm gonna be a pirate for Halloween, so I only have to do my good eyes makeup.
For yesterday.
For next year's Halloween. Because then I only have to think about it. Like, then you only have to do your good eyes makeup.
That's why I like masks, because you only have to do eye makeup.
That's true. I'm like, what lipstick do I want? I have so many. I'm gonna grab a couple.
And this is, I'm wearing Buxom Bold Gel Lipstick in Matte Sinful Cinnamon, which was the, like, lipstick in color was the is for a birthday gift, like, I don't know, like 6 years ago, and it was, like, the little tiny one, and I liked it so much, I just kept buying it. Okay,
I'm just gonna do this, like, darkish red, Bare Minerals, Seriously Red.
Seriously?
Seriously. Super serious, guys. This is red. Yeah. This is very red.
Seriously?
This is seriously red. We're not reviewing the lipstick here today, people, so it doesn't matter if it doesn't look great.
We're also not makeup artists or makeup models. We're just people on the internet like you.
Well, I put on too much blush, so I gotta balance it out
with too much lipstick. Because that's the thing. I mean, it looks like you've done a brown, like a bold eye, but brownish, so.
Yeah.
Red lipstick goes with that.
I think everything goes with everything, so.
I mean, that's also true. You have the skin tone that it does.
I think I'm gonna
red. I feel like red always goes with everything. It's just about how intense you want the look to look.
Right.
The look to look. It's
I'm already smearing the lipstick everywhere. Okay, so mirror down, away. Final thoughts.
I loved all these colors. I loved putting the eyeshadow on. At this point, I honestly don't know how it looks. I've been staring at myself in the mirror for too long and dicking around with too many brushes. It felt good. It was fun.
Yeah.
I don't know if it looks good, but that's solely on me.
I think it looks good.
Skill set.
Yeah. No, I completely agree with you. I think the value is like
Crazy.
Like literally zero regrets. In terms of value, this is a great value. I will use everything. The bag, I think I'm also like,
I love the bag.
They literally had me at the bag.
And
like
it's a
I didn't
huge
even
bag.
see the makeup and I was already like, this was worth my $15. Like,
easily.
like the bag is so nice that like even if you don't like the shades, normally I am a bright colored person, but that orange, like that orange shade, which is like kind of what I built my whole look around, it's so perfect for fall and it's like this dusky, vintagey orange. I feel like it looks good with my Shut Up Karen like red like tea. Yeah, I'm really happy with it. I mean, I think I did a 0 in application. Like
I think it looks good though. It's so saturated and but it's got it so like your top line is so clean. Like up here, that's wild. On like browns and stuff, like that's sometimes browns end up being, because I use a lot of browns, can be like patchy. Like
they always just look patchy and dry
like,
on me.
Or like baby blues sometimes can be really patchy.
So I think
it's a pigment thing.
I think I was just excited because the formula was like
so good,
so well, and normally
layered.
these are shades I'm afraid of because I just like I either go with super metallics and just use let the illusion be the light shining against it,
or like you do neons,
or really bright colors where
like
it's
jewel tones,
where it's so like dark purples and stuff look really good. Because it's just like so bright and overwhelming that like even if my application is shit, it's a look.
I mostly do these colors, which is why I'm so excited about this.
Yeah.
Because I mean I do have a bunch of this stuff, but like I also have a bunch of really old eyeshadow or ones that like I have qualms with. Like this one's good, but you have to use this thing underneath it and you have to put it on with this thing. Or you just have to do a super smudgy, patchy look and like that has to be what you're going for. Like you can't use it to look nice.
Right.
Which is generally not what I'm going for, but sometimes I am.
Yeah. No, I'm super happy with everything. I really like the blush shade. I own a lot of blush. I actually am kind of obsessed with blush.
I own like no blush, but I
don't own
like
any blush that is this shade. Like that's like this like
an electric
orangey, peachy. Yeah, like
corally.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
And I think that if I used the right type of brush, if I didn't try to use a highlighter brush with it, it probably wouldn't have been like so intensely on. It could have been like a little bit more like
a really loose
more
color. Or even just put it on with the finger, I'm thinking, and then brush it out.
Yeah, I think
saturated though.
Also, I was just like the color, like when you pick it up on the brush, it's so bright and so pretty. I was just like, this is like after it was already taken off. It's just so bright and so pretty that I was so excited. Like, it's like
sometimes you buy what you think is a really saturated, bright, like juicy blush, and you put it on, and it's like sheer as fuck, and you're like,
yeah, and it's like, oh, I've been lied to. Like this is, yeah.
This is not like that.
And I don't want to wear a ton of dry blush that's like really not pigmented or, like that's like...
Yeah, if you have to layer something that sheer, then you've got a bunch of powder caked on your cheeks.
It doesn't look good, yeah. I mean, the brush is like a good quality. Like usually places that aren't like known for... I feel like some places, they do makeup really well, but they do like makeup items poorly. Like
you mean accessories, like tools?
Yeah, they do makeup tools.
Well, yeah, it's like an afterthought of...
They're like, oh, well, we sell palettes, so we might as well sell brushes. I would be curious to try their actual, like, eye makeup brushes. But this brushes, I really liked it. And the bag is really nice. So it's like, not only is the actual makeup itself super high quality, but it seems like everything is super high quality. I will definitely buy from them in the future. Like, I'm super into it. I would say if we're going to compare the two...
There's not a comparison though at all.
I mean, there's so
other than it held on good.
Yeah, I will use the eyeshadow polish again because it was fun to use, cool applicator, and I do feel like it worked really well as a base.
Oh yeah.
But that was the only thing I liked. And so for me, yeah, I know it's like comparing apples to oranges in terms of like makeup, but like I would not buy another PUR Cosmetics mystery bag unless you want me to. Just if you want me to, I will do anything you
would like
you
to
want.
Change our mind.
Yeah. Or unless you want to sponsor me, but PUR Cosmetics.
Turn you into like a church girl or what?
No, that's not going to happen ever.
This is so big.
You're going to be like, you don't like our stuff and you talk shit about us. You are never getting a sponsorship, lady. I'm like, just send me the troll stuff. I want to see the cute stuff.
So cute.
But yeah, I would say definitely Juvia's Place, 10 out of 10. I am extremely happy. PUR Cosmetics, okay, whatever. Like if that's your thing. It's not my thing. It's just not my thing. And that's okay. We have different things. So
Well, technically, we have both things.
yeah, well, yeah, you know. But yeah, thank you if you stuck around and you watched both videos. You're clearly a very good person and you should feel good about yourself. You know, you're just a good person. I don't know if anyone tells you this, but you are.
Show me the receipts.
I don't know. I just think the best quality in a person is
Watching your videos?
yeah. I just think it's the most interesting, like, best people in the world are the ones who watch my videos. The ones who like, comment, and
I've
subscribe.
only watched half of them.
You know, if you don't watch my videos, you're dead to me. I don't know. Thank you for sticking around. Again, Hannah's only birthday wish this year, her single one wish in the world is that you like, comment, and subscribe. So don't disappoint her.
Really comments. I feel like more comments.
Yeah, we do need more comments. Like, come on. I read every single comment.
Questions, concerns, qualms, queries, queefs.
Please queef below.
It's that queef button. Oh my god.
All right, bye.
Oh wait. No, we gotta do the zoom.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Let's,
Queef below.